It's a really cloudy day out here at the lovely. Look at that. That just looks so horrible. That looks even worse. And you want to see something that looks even worse than all that? I mean, even worse than all that. How about this truck? Look at this. What's with the garbage? Well, I had garbage stored in here, and listen carefully. This door is busted, as you know, just like that door. So I had left it up because it's pretty heavy to lift. And what happened was, of course, the raccoons got inside and they dug into the garbage and they put the garbage everywhere, compounding and complicating matters. Well, that Scrap Kingdom, he's crazy. Yeah, okay. So, why do I have the door open? Well, first of all, I still haven't gotten this thing going. And as you can see, there's no dumpster here. Even though one was promised from the yard, I'm getting a run around, and no, there is no other scrap yard within any kind of reasonable distance that pays any kind of money above $65 per ton for the steel. Okay, so it would be like I would be driving around collecting the stuff, putting it in a dumpster, and waving bye-bye to it, and getting not even break even money for it. So that's why I haven't done something like that. It's just, might as well just sit at home and do nothing. Well, it looks like you do nothing anyway. Oh. All right, well then you come on down here and you help. You'll see how hard it is. I had some commenters say, oh, I wish I had a couple of acres. Actually, this place looks a lot bigger on camera than it really is. Look at it, 1 car length, the pickup truck. That would be 2 car lengths, right? From that little camper to that bumper, that would be 3 car lengths. So the width of this place is like about 3 car lengths. And from the door back is maybe about 4, maybe 5 car lengths. So it's about 50 or 60 feet going that way. Maybe, yeah, 60 feet. And maybe about 75 feet from the door to that tree right there. So it's not quite as big as it looks. Well, that guy's got all kinds of stuff in that. He's got like a smashed up, well, those are the same old smashed up school buses. I forgot. I haven't seen them in a long time because we have that wall in the way. Okay, well, I gotta dig through this whatnot here. I don't know. Some stuff I was keeping. Other stuff is aluminum. Some stuff is tools. That's a pile of aluminum that needs to be cleaned. So what am I doing? Well, I gotta get that stuff off the ground. And I need wheels to get it there. And we go back in a circle argument. Take it right to the yard. Well, then I don't make any money. Okay. There's the gasoline costs and the amount of stuff that I find. And driving around, I'm not that competitive. Okay. Other people will get more than I will. So I'll end up making $10 or $12 to $20 a day looking for stuff, which is not profitable. You ever think about getting a real job? Yeah, if somebody would hire me for, $25 an hour, $30 an hour, I'd consider it. Because, $10 an hour for a 40-hour week, that's $400 a week, minus the taxes, comes out to $275. I mean, that pile of scrap right there is probably more than $275. So, not interested. Plus, as you all know, I have a hard time following instructions, directions, etc. I forget what people tell me. 2 minutes later, I'm doing what... It's just... That's why I have a hard enough time working for myself. As you guys notice. Let's see, I've already lost about 25% of the viewers. That according to the YouTube algorithms. Anyway, since I haven't made a video in a few days, I don't know. Just showing the world what's going on here. So, since I'm getting the runaround about that dumpster, oh, well, we have one in the yard and we have to weld the door. How long? I mean, you could have, like, welded and riveted half the Titanic by now. It's been like 2 weeks. Come on. Yeah, so they want to give me one dumpster and they're going to shuttle it back and forth. And I asked the guy, I go, how much is this going to cost? Because that means the driver is deadheading. You know, if he's taking the dumpster to here, dropping it off empty, and then coming back, picking it up full, dropping it off at the yard, he's got to come back right away. You know, the red lights started flashing and all that. You know, I'm like, that's probably going to cost me twice as much, right? If he's coming from the scrapyard, dropping it off here, empty. Okay, now he's dropping it off, and his loader truck is empty, leaving the yard. There's no box on the back of it. Okay, so what they used to do was a switch, full, empty. They drop off an empty, pick up a full. So now they're going to drop off an empty, leave it here, and he's going to leave here empty. All right. What the hell? You know. Okay, so then when he gets to the yard, he's going to dump my dumpster, right? And he's going to bring it back? I don't know. I still haven't gotten paid for 3 of them, and I've got 2 50-yarders out there and 1 30-yard that I haven't been paid for yet. So this whole thing is a shit show. I mean, there shouldn't be anything on the ground, really. I've been saying that for like well, I didn't have this place when I started the channel. I had the other place, and the other place was right by my house. It was only a block away. It was really convenient. I had a bunch of scrap in there. I had, my cars all in there, and yeah, I got thrown out of there for some BS reasons. What it really was is somebody was willing to pay higher rent for my space there. Much higher rate, like twice as much. But I consider the fact that this place floods kind of a hidden asset, because nobody wants it, really. I mean, who wants a place that floods inside there all the time? Nobody. It's like the armpit of this place. See, it's way higher over there. It's like 10 feet. The land goes up like about 10 feet right above there, and it slopes. But when it slopes down this way, it tilts. Okay, not only does it slope, but it tilts like that, this way, towards the door. So I get all the water. I've come to accept it. It's okay. I don't care anymore. It's all just a shit show. So my intent is to put the scraps inside this. What are you going to do once it's filled? I don't know. Maybe by that time I'll have that thing running or something. Or maybe they'll come here with a promised dumpster. I don't know. I have no idea. I have, honest to God, I have No idea. And this doesn't make a great video. This is just me explaining why. I mean, you guys haven't seen me in a few days, so just keeping you up to date. In the next video, maybe I'll show some progress here. All this gone. That's all aluminum, so I think I'm going to throw that off the truck and probably put that aluminum, put that over there in that aluminum pile over there, so I can process all that aluminum. Maybe I'll take a big old aluminum load. Aluminum ain't going anywhere, so if you guys are hoarding it, like I was, that's a huge mistake. I mean, you could hoard, like, you know, quite a bit so you have a decent load to go to the yard, but if you're holding out for higher prices, it's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. And with that, not for like a couple of years, you'll see prices maybe, well, in my area it's 20 cents a pound for mixed clean cast and sheet. So in my area, maybe a couple years we'll see 50 cents a pound, because the yard's got, like, they have such a huge supply that they're hoarding onto, that all that, and that's not just this yard or that yard around here. I mean, that's every large yard with a shredder, and even some that don't have shredders, they're holding on to the aluminum. They're buying it with the profits from steel. That's why steel is the meal. So they're holding it. They're holding on to the copper. Ooh. Somebody's got a barrel fire going around here. Ooh. Ooh. That takes your breath away. One of those guys over there is burning something, some trash or something. Anyway, steel's the meal. They buy the copper and the aluminum and all that, and they hoard onto it. They're not selling it with the steel. So with that, that's like 12. This video is like 12 minutes and 30 seconds too long. So see you in the next one.